How you guys doing?
All right. Hey, everybody. How y'all doing? It's Victory with my boy Richie, man.
What up?
What's up? What's up?
How you guys doing?
Hey, we're just going to sit here and kind of have a face-to-face conversation, get to know each other, let y'all get to know me, let my people get to know Richie. So I have a couple questions for you. I wrote down. Tell the people who you are and what you do.
My name is Richie Jacobs. I am a personal trainer and Screen Actors Guild actor. Been in the business since 1998. I got my SAG card on a shoot that maybe people recognize, Starship Troopers. I was one of the...
One of my favorite movies
Dude,
back in the day.
I was one of the football players on that. So
Oh, yeah?
remember that little futuristic football scene?
Yeah.
I was one of the little football players on there. And got a little cameo, like you can see me like that quick, but that's what gave me the bug, because being in that limelight and getting a taste with being with that director and all those people just made me say, oh man, I can do this. Because they gave me a cameo in front of everybody, you know, like stopped the camera, set it up on me, said action and all that stuff. So for me, that was my first time and I didn't mess up, so I knew I could do it.
It's a big deal. That's a big deal. Okay, so let's talk about the SAG card for everyone out there. How do you get that? Is that a secret? You know, I know a lot of people in organizations have secrets that they can't share. Is that something that you can share with the world? How to get a SAG card?
I can share my secret. If you guys know, getting your SAG card is hard. You have to get 3 vouchers. Well, the secret that I learned is once you get 1 voucher, when you go on the sets, ask the I guess it's the PA or the assistant director.
Can I stop you? What's PA for those that don't know?
PA would be production assistant.
Okay.
And the DP would be the director of photography, or there might be an assistant DP, which is an assistant of photography. Well, anyway, you ask one of those people, what you say is, excuse me, if you guys have any extra SAG vouchers, I'm really gonna join SAG and I just need 1 more voucher. Could you hook me up, please?
Yeah.
And if you do it the right way and meet the right person, they'll say, yeah, I'll write you a SAG voucher. So as a non-union extra, if you ask for a SAG voucher nicely, they will probably give you a SAG voucher if they can afford it. And if you do that 3 times, you get your 3 SAG vouchers, you're eligible to join SAG. And that's my little secret, because that's what I did with my 2nd voucher. My friend said, hey man, just go ahead and ask for a 3rd. I asked for a 3rd, and it was that simple. I just went and joined. So for me, you know, instead of it taking 4 or 5 years of doing extra work, it was my 4th extra thing that I did. I got my 3 vouchers. So maybe I was lucky, but I think that secret helped by just going and asking somebody if they have an extra voucher for you.
That's good information. I know a lot of people could use that. A lot of aspiring artists, actors. So thank you for that material.
Oh, you're welcome.
That information. My next question would be, can you talk about a movie, one of your movies that you produced?
I just got through producing, directing, and starring in a movie called It Was an Accident. It just got screened at the Action on Film Festival.
It's a big deal.
Reason why I'm excited about this project is I did this before all the crazy stuff that's going on with police. My movie, if you guys go check it out, itwasanaccident.com, or It Was an Accident on Facebook. It's about a police detective who shoots a kid and he gets away with it. My take is from the actual police officer. So the reason why I'm bringing this up is with everything that's, you know, Blue Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter. My actual take is from the officer that does the shooting. What's on his mind? What is he thinking about? I mean, yeah, we know there's the victim, we know there's the parents, we know there's the police that go ahead and support him, but what is the actual person that murdered somebody thinking? So that's what my movie's about.
That's deep. That's deep. That sounds like a good topic, good, interesting. Get a lot of buzz both ways, you know.
Yeah, exactly. That was the idea. I didn't want to, you know, pick a side. I wanted it to be something that everybody could look at, because I didn't want people to judge, because I wasn't trying to make a film to judge or to pick sides. I really wanted people to see, you know, what's the police officer going through? Because I have police officer friends that are really good police officers. And it surprised me because I'm asking them, you know, why do you want to be a police officer? And they really look at me and say, because I want to help people. And you know me, I'm going, man, you better than me, because I would never ever think that. And it's like a lot of police officers have that, you know, nurse mentality. They really just want to help people that are in trouble. Me, it's like, okay.
Just coming from, you know, in a lot of people's opinions, the bad guy's perspective.
Right.
You know, the bully, big brother type of
exactly.
Point of view. So I respect that, man.
So check it out.
Make sure you go check that out. What's the name of it again?
It Was an Accident.
It Was an Accident. Make sure you go check that out. Moving along, before we got on camera, you spoke about Alexia and her magic, what it did for you. Can you kind of sprinkle a little bit of her magic into the camera and how it affected your life?
Well, I think you experienced some of her magic.
Yes, I have.
What Alexia touched me with was sprinkling some of her magic on me was to, you know, get me going. Alexia really inspired me. I don't know if you guys saw my interview with Alexia, but I did interview with Alexia on Squeaky TV. And after I met with her, or when I was with her, she gave me some top agent magic because I was looking for a top agent. Anyway, she made me this cool little card, and I kept the card, and I took a picture, and I took it home, and I put it up on my wall. And 2 weeks later, I got a call from an agent who wanted to interview me because they saw me on Instagram and liked my profile.
Really?
Now, the reason why this magic comes along is talking to Alexia. Alexia's Richie, you got to get your Instagram going. When I went to her house, I hadn't, like my Instagram was private. And so she's like, Richie, you got to like undo the private. And as soon as Instagram, open it up for this agent to see me. And so after meeting Alexia, I ended up getting a top agent. Like I have a real good commercial agent, Colleen Claire Agency, who is really good at, you know, getting commercial auditions for actors.
That's a big deal.
So that just kind of got me going where I was like, wow, is that magic? Whatever it was, I just knew it was something that I needed to keep following.
Yeah.
So doing some training with Alexia and her continuing to coach me, she inspired me to make my own film. And since then, I've directed and produced 2 short films since meeting her. And I've also wrote a comic book, like just because of her inspiration, because of who she is. And going back and seeing how she's an award-winning producer for, what was it, the Plimptons? What's the name of the one?
Bill Plimpton.
Oh, Bill Plimpton, and I checked that out. Oh yeah, The Adventures of Plimptons. I just basically just followed her lead. You know, just listened to what she told me. She had me write things down and stay on top of those things, set goals and reach those goals. And just that inspiration was magic enough to put me in this position now where I just feel like I can create more. I'm not afraid to create more. I'm not deterred by big Hollywood to create more. Because one of the things that inspired me with her is you can do this on your own. You don't have to wait for someone. And so for me, my 2 movies are on Amazon and I'm making money off of it. And so for me, that's magic. And I never, ever, 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 ever would have been inspired to do that unless I met Alexia.
That's big. Alexia, you're magical.
She's very magic all over. I just did mine yesterday.
We both would like to say that you're magical.
She is.
So,
she's very magical.
So last but not least, and we're gonna get out of here. Can you say what you said on camera about?
For sure.
Off camera, my bad.
Yeah,
Before we
sure.
got on camera, you said some things about me.
Well, one of the things that brought me here is reading Eric Johnson's story. I was a person that used to listen to a lot of rap music growing up, and I used to love his song. And so seeing him and seeing this story got me inspired. It's okay, let's go ahead and check out his story. Let's read it up. Let's see what's up, because I like his music. me being an actor and sometimes being deterred and sometimes needing magic to go on, his story inspired me so much because I don't know if I could live without my parents. And for Eric to say not fall by the wayside, to not get into drugs, to not get into gangs, to survive, to triumph, to keep going, to make an album that someone like me would listen to, and then, you know, a few years later be inspired by this man listening to his story saying, wow, I can't believe that you didn't fall by the wayside. Like I'm just so inspired to keep going myself, because instead of, you know, we hear all those stories just like with my movie, you know, maybe getting into gang banging or drug dealing or stealing or getting caught up in jail. This man didn't get caught up in jail. This man made a record. This man survived. This man triumphed. This man is here today, still with us. And for me, that's gonna keep me going, because like I said, I don't know what I would do without my parents. And to be that young and to deal with all the stuff that you had to deal with some of the kids being mean, and to just be this nice, cool, humble person that I'm meeting right now that say isn't above himself because of everything that he's been through, it's just an inspiration to just...
Uh-oh, we having trouble in the background.
Things happen, we're alive.
And so it was just an inspiration for me to just, you know, want to tell your story to all my people out there that are struggling. Keep going. If you're still here, you might as well make it the best that you can and enjoy it and triumph and be something that you want to be. I mean, I'm sure, you know, instead of wallowing in your sorrows, you wanted to make music. You wanted to touch people. Here you are touching me, you know, an actor that has some credits, that is, I guess, moving up the chain a little bit and really in my head gonna be somebody. And reading your story has just amped me up a little bit more to keep going, to keep striving, to keep rising up, to not let things affect me to the point where I can't keep going. Because it's just all about, like, really with your story, and that's why I'm so excited and gonna donate. It's being triumphant. It's living this life triumphantly. It's being an inspiration to someone like me that never met you before, that just liked your music and said, well, dang, that makes him even a little bit more special to me, because not only is his music good, that stuff happened to him, and he was able to go make music. He didn't say do what I would have done, been messing people up my whole life, trying to get up, and, you know, just because for me, I guess it would have been dealing with an anger problem. You know, why me being so upset, cursing God and type of stuff. So I just really, for me, had to come meet you, man, you know, because it's just an inspiration to meet people like that and to just feed off of it.
Appreciate that, man.
I'm just inspired by your story, and, you know, I want to help everybody see your story because they need to see it, especially coming from, say, the rapper point of view, right? Because all rappers have their rough lives. I don't think rappers have had a life that you've had.
It's true.
I don't think so.
It's true. With that being said, log on to ericjohnsoninterview.com right now and be a part of something great so that my story can continue to inspire more people like this good man right here sitting,
Thanks, man.
sitting beside me.
Appreciate you,
Richie.